So here we have a Milwaukee 6 amp hour battery pack. Now this battery is not charging, and also you press the front button like you do on these ones and you can see it lights up. This one does not light up. So I measured the cells. The first bank here was at 3.8, this one was at 3.3, and this bank here was at 3.5. On the voltmeter, it's reading 18.3, and I'm monitoring it if it is increasing with the charge. A good battery that is fully charged, like this Milwaukee here, reads about 20.3 to 20.7. So now I'm going to be charging this one up. What I'm doing is I'm using a 18650 battery charger. As you can see here, it's reading the middle cell bank at 3.45 volts, 26%. So far, we've put in 300 milliamp hours. So that cell bank is charging. I want to see if I can put enough voltage in to maybe get this to light up. But if it doesn't light up, this battery management system here might actually be faulty. It does look like there was a little bit of corrosion on the positive terminal there. So there's a chance maybe it shorted out somehow. So now looking at my voltmeter here, I can see 18.44. So if it goes up to 18.45, I know that the battery is getting a charge. Sometimes a low bank can completely make the battery pack die, so the BMS board here won't even register. So let's keep charging it for a little while longer so we can get to at least 3.8. Usually the cutoff voltage on a 18650 battery pack is 4.2 volts. So we still have a little while to go. Usually these battery cells here are about 2000 milliamps to 2500 milliamps. So if I'm charging four cells at once at the moment. So theoretically that means, it should put out 10,000 milliamps or 8,000, depending on what these batteries are rated. So yeah, here's the case again. You can see a little bit of that blue there. So it looks like some sort of corrosion or arcing out on this battery pack. So yeah, I'm excited to see if I will be able to revive it. Still at 18.44. Hopefully it jumps up to 18.45 soon. So this is a little test that I'm doing on this battery pack. I have another battery on charge right here, and at the moment this battery is not showing anything, but if you're really quiet you can listen. The charger is actually pulsing. It's going zzz, 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 zzz. It's feeding a really low current. This was another battery that I left on a Milwaukee light overnight, and the light got left on, and come in the morning the battery pack, when you press the button, was flashing on the first bar, which usually means the battery's completely depleted. I put it on the charger, and what was happening is I was getting you can see there, this one here, the red-green battery flash, which means it's a dead or faulty battery pack. So one of the other things that is a common thing in the industry is that you grab jumper leads like these ones here, and you connect them to a good positive. So positive here, negative here, and you just jump it, so plus to plus and minus to minus. So then you're sending some current or power between these two batteries. Now I've done that in the past and it does work. So what it does, it just sends enough voltage and current into the dead battery pack for the charger to actually activate and recognize the battery, otherwise it just won't recognize it and it won't charge. Oh, and by the way, this is another great Milwaukee tool that I got today. It's actually for a angle grinder. It's a quick release mechanism, so instead of using the old school tools, this here pops up and you can easily remove your blades. Oh, and there we go. We are at 18.45 right now, so that means the battery is getting a charge. So hopefully soon this here might turn on once the BMS battery management system recognizes enough voltage in the pack, because right now completely dead, but the cells still were above 3.3. The back ones here are 3.8, which is a good voltage. So a bit of a mystery. Let's see what happens. Let's keep charging, make sure the batteries aren't getting hot, make sure the leads aren't getting hot, and we should be good. And this battery here, we'll see what this one does. Before, it had the first light on, so it looked like it's gonna charge, and then it started flashing red and green again, so dead battery. I unplugged it, plugged it back on. The light is red, but now there's no light down there. But I am hearing a trickle current, you know, from the charger, and it's obviously doing something. So hopefully it's gonna rejuvenate that battery pack, because it's not that old, maybe a few years. So thanks guys for tuning in. Just wanted to give you guys a little update on all my Milwaukee stuff. This is actually another cool story. Battery pack. This one here was in the bin at our local tool shop. Someone threw that out, part of warranty. I asked the guys if I could have it, and they gave it to me. And believe it or not, I come home and it actually worked. So no idea why someone chucked it out. There's a possibility if you put this on like a vacuum cleaner or a blower, it might deplete the charge really fast compared to a good healthy 5 amp hour battery. So the capacity could be reduced, but I mean, it still works, and I've tried the vacuum and the bars did seem to drop off a little bit faster, but I haven't tested it yet. So, you know, I got this battery pack in case I need to pull some cells out and maybe fix a cell. No smoke so far. One more test. Still nothing. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. I will definitely give you an update if I fix this completely dead battery with my little hacks and my 18650 charger. By the way, if you guys do want a really good charger, I recommend the ISDT C4. It has a USB-C, so you do need power delivery adapter, something as such. This is a fantastic screen. It lights up really pretty. I will actually show you right now. So you can charge a variety of batteries. You can also select the current, and it gives you a nice overview. As you can see here, temperature, resistance in case you have a bad battery cell, how much amps is going in, how much is charged. You can go between the two batteries, and it also shows you a nice graph as the battery's charging. Pretty cool. All right guys, that's it. Look, we're at 18.46, so it is charging. So this is it guys. Still no light, still no light. Oh, and here we go. If you notice now, this battery, it's flashing green and red. So I'll disconnect the battery. Let's press it so you can see it's still flashing. It's still flashing. Now, out of interest, let's quickly come here and I will just measure this battery as such, and it's reading 16.35 volts, which is quite low. So we might have a faulty cell in there, or the battery packs just got depleted so much. See this one here, 18.46. So let me take this battery again. That is flashing. I'll put it back on the charger and let's see what happens. So it goes straight away into dead battery mode. So it appears as if... Oh, and no, still nothing. Sometimes when you do it a few times... Nothing. So I'm going to have to disassemble this battery, have a look what's going inside. I've given this battery the trickle charge from another good battery, but it didn't actually activate it enough. So I might keep trying. That's another battery to repair. But first of all, I'm excited about the other battery. Thanks guys for tuning in. I'll give you an update, so stay tuned for maybe part 2 if I have success with these dead batteries. Thanks guys. Please like and subscribe. It'll really help me do this. Legends. Cheers. Good night.